Guys, in this video I'm going to tell you where I think personally the best place to meet a sweet, beautiful Filipina is in the Philippines. Stay tuned. So before I begin, the place where I personally think the sweetest, most beautiful Filipinas are located in the Philippines, I'm going to just let you know that, again, this is just my opinion based on my time here in the Philippines. I've been here 4 years now, so based on my time here, where I personally find the sweetest and most beautiful Philippines are located. And also, I've talked to a lot of guys throughout the last 4 years, and most of us actually agree on this. Anybody who spent any amount of time here, a lot of us have come to the same conclusion. So let's go ahead and begin, and I'm going to tell you where this is located. So first, you would have to travel over to the island of Mindanao. Now, I know a lot of people say Mindanao is dangerous, and in some areas, yes, it can be dangerous, and people are advised not to go there. I will explain alternatives to meeting them there in Mindanao at the end here, so stay tuned for that. So not only in Mindanao, but I'm going to break it down even further for you. If you go to an area called Zamboanga, again, this is another area in Mindanao. In fact, it is the area where most countries, Australia, Canada, US, they're going to tell you not to go. And I'm also going to put this disclaimer out there. I'm going to tell you, do not go there. But at the same time, this is where the most beautiful, the sweetest Filipinos are located, again, in my opinion. Now, please, if you have your own opinion about where the sweetest and the most beautiful Filipinas are, go ahead and comment down below. And I'm also going to tell you that just because I'm telling you that Zamboanga, Mindanao, has the sweetest, most beautiful Filipinas, you can certainly find great Filipinas throughout the Philippines. So I also want to put that out there, that it's not just this one area where you can find a loving, beautiful Filipina as a girlfriend or wife or what have you. You could find a great Filipina really throughout the country. The whole country, you could find one. Again, this is just based on my opinion on the 4 years that I've been here, and also based on talking to friends and other guys as well. So heading down to Zamboanga. Now, what I will tell you is, to meet a girl in Zamboanga, the best way, obviously, since I advise people not to actually go to Zamboanga, is to go ahead and get online. Now, you'll quickly find out that if you go online to any dating site, there's a bunch of free ones out there. There's Date in Asia, then there's the paid ones. There's Filipina Cupid and Pina Love and other ones. Of course, the best one, in my opinion, it's the most costly, but in my opinion, you find the better quality girls, less scammers, would be Christian Filipina. You guys can find the link down below there. The best way is to go ahead and hop onto one of these dating sites. Anyone will do. And you can just type in Zamboanga, and you will find a lot of girls. And what will happen is, I don't know why this is, but in the Philippines, on the dating sites, they never seem to be real accurate on their location. So, for example, you type in a search for Zamboanga, and you message some of the girls you're interested in, and quickly you'll find out that, she says she's in Zamboanga, but she's actually in Cebu working, or she's in Manila working. And sometimes vice versa. You'll talk to a girl, it'll say Manila in her profile, and then quickly you find out, but I'm back in my province. I'm living in Zamboanga. So anybody who has spent any amount of time online searching through dating profiles can attest to this. I don't know why they never update their location. It's never where they are half the time. It'll say Bohol, but she'll be in Manila working. It'll say I'm living in Cebu, but no, I'm back in my province in Davao. So again, though, with Zamboanga girls, you will find a lot of them will head off to Cagayan de Oro. They will head off to Davao to work. A lot of them will head off to Cebu and also Manila. And some of them will even be overseas foreign workers. So you never know. Just do a search, and even chat any girl you're interested. But again, I don't know why in the Zamboanga region it seems they have just a more refined beauty. It's almost a bit more Spanish, and I believe actually in the Zamboanga region is where they speak a dialect very similar to Spanish, and I'll scroll that on the bottom here if I remember what the name is. But again, so feel free to message any girl that you find attractive or anything online, but the Zamboanga region does seem to have the sweetest, most beautiful girls. And again, guys, I want to hear your opinion. Where do you think the most beautiful girls are in the Philippines? I'd love to hear. I know a lot of guys will say like Leyte and Samar and Cebu and Negros, and again, there are beautiful girls and sweet girls all over the Philippines, and this is just really a matter of opinion. So a lot of guys are going to say, well, what's the matter with Zamboanga? Well, Zamboanga is the danger area where most countries will tell you not to go because of the terrorist activity, Abu Sayyaf. Now, a lot of people maybe who've spent time in the Philippines are not afraid to go to Zamboanga. Me personally, I would fly there. I would only spend about 3 days there. I would probably meet the girl, arrange for us to go off to Cagayan de Oro or Davao and spend our time there getting to know each other. I would not spend time in Zamboanga. I would be there about 3 days. I would do nothing more than stay in the hotel, maybe go to the shopping mall. I would not go outside of Zamboanga and meet family. I would stay within Zamboanga, again, hotel, restaurant, shopping mall, and that's all I would do for a couple of days. Most kidnappings are well thought out plans. They don't just randomly grab somebody off the street that they see. And again, I'm not telling you to go to Zamboanga. In fact, I'm actually telling you the opposite. Please do not go to Zamboanga. It's not an area that is advised to go to. So what can you do if you do meet a girl from Zamboanga online? Well, you could tell her, hey, you could send her a couple hundred pesos for bus fare, or add a few extra for meals or whatever. Just a real low amount, $10 or something. And she can take a bus all the way to Cagayan de Oro. And you guys could meet in a perfectly safe, very nice city in my opinion, like Cagayan de Oro. You could even pay for a small flight over to Davao. If you just want to stay off the island of Mindanao, you could get her over to Cebu or Negros or wherever. And you could do it that way. Now, it's a little bit harder to get them and ask them to fly off to a different island to meet you, but granted, those are certainly ways you could do it. Again, it's not advised to go into Zamboanga, but there are certainly some really sweet girls there and really pretty. I have several friends that have girlfriends and wives from Zamboanga. And it's a rather large area. It's not just a small city. It's also a whole area, and there's also Zamboanga City. So there's a lot of different little sections that you can find a nice girl. So again, guys, just let you know, I am putting out the disclaimer. Please do not go to Zamboanga. Don't go there. It's not advisable by most countries because of the terrorist activity. Sure, as I say that, somebody's going to say in the comments down below, and I'll make sure I'll pin it if it does happen. Somebody's going to say, I can't believe you're advising people to go to Zamboanga. Well, I'm not. I'm actually telling you the opposite. Don't go to Zamboanga, but find a great girl from Zamboanga is not a bad way to go. And again, meet her in an alternative location, Cagayan de Oro, Davao. If you don't even feel comfortable there, you could do it on another island. And again, if some people are hardcore and they will go there no matter what, and I've got friends who have gone there and had no problems whatsoever, and I'm sure some people will even say in the comments that that they've gone there and no problems whatsoever. Again, if that's you, then hey, that's awesome. I would not spend more than a few days, and then I would head off to a nearby city or something to spend time, get to know each other. Again, hotel, restaurant, mall. Do not go outside of the city to meet the family in the province. Do not do that. Stay within the city, and you're probably more than fine. Again, dating sites are great. You know, there's a lot of free ones out there. There's Date in Asia. There's Tagged, Badoo. Then you got the paid ones, Filipina Cupid, and others. And again, if you are going to pay money, I would say go with the best one, which is Christian Filipina. They seem to screen the girls much better. It is a little bit more expensive, but they do a much better job. So, questions, comments, where you guys think are the most beautiful, sweetest girls, and the best place to find a girl in the Philippines? Let me know down in the comments, because I know we all got different opinions on it. Again, this just boils down to my opinion based on my 4 years here, my experience, talking to other expats, and formulating my own opinion based on that. So, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.